Yesterday's game between the Golden State Warriors and the Dallas Mavericks was extremely high-scoring, to the point that by the 5:30 mark of the third quarter, the score was already 104-90, and the game ended with a score of 143-133. There are many high-scoring games in the NBA today, but this game stood out because it was nationally televised and featured Stephen Curry and Luka Doncic, two of the biggest stars in the NBA today. It was also Klay Thompson's second game at the Chase Center as part of the Dallas Mavericks. Most notably, they set an NBA record for the most three-pointers combined in one game, tallying 48 made three-pointers. The Warriors alone made 27 three-pointers, yet they still lost the game. The Warriors had a total of 103 field goal attempts, and 54 of those came from the three-point line, meaning more than 50% of their shots were from beyond the arc. This is incredible when you consider that just a decade ago, during the 2013 to 2014 NBA season, teams averaged only 7.8 three-pointers made per game. From averaging 21.5 three-point attempts per game in 2014, teams today now average 47.5 three-point attempts per game, which is a huge difference within just 10 years. Because of this, it is possible that NBA ratings are declining, as sometimes the pace of the league feels too fast. Back then, older generations grew up being taught to make 5 to 7 passes before taking a shot. Nowadays, even just one pass leads to a shot right away, and within 30 seconds of play, there can sometimes be 3 changes of possession because teams are constantly shooting three-pointers. Sometimes, it doesn't even look good, especially when the shots aren't falling. There's no doubt that today's players are offensively gifted, and we can see that in these high-scoring games. Because of the faster pace, there are also more possessions, which naturally leads to higher scoring. However, some fans are no longer as entertained when the scoring becomes excessively high. One solution suggested is bringing back the hand-checking rule. According to one of the greatest defenders of all time, Tony Allen, it's already very difficult to guard highly skilled players today, like Kyrie Irving, even with hand-checking. But now that you can't even touch them a little, it's almost impossible to stop them. The rules today seem to favor offensive players, which is why we're seeing these high-scoring games. Many fans say that while players today are more offensively talented, the NBA was still better to watch in the early 2000s. There was a perfect balance of inside and outside games, and the star players had a mid-range game as well. The competitive spirit and tighter defense were also present back then. Did you enjoy this video? Please click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell for more updates.